friends, so today I'm going to be talking about the fear of eating in public or eating with people that you know. And this was a huge fear of mine, especially in the midst of my eating disorder, because I was eating such weird meals or not eating at all. And I didn't want people to comment or force me to eat anything or offer me anything, because I was very paranoid at that time, and I thought that they would force me to eat something, even though that's not really how food offering works. But now in recovery, I have different fears. It's not a matter of will they force me to eat anything, it's more of what do they think when I do eat, because I've put on weight and I don't want people to think that I've let myself go and that I'm eating too much. And that explains my weight gain, because it's more than eating. For me and for you, it's a combination of factors that force you to need to gain weight. It's not out of laziness, it's not out of neglect, it's about loving yourself and healing. So eating in front of people, how I handle that, honestly, it's really tough. A lot of the people that I eat with do know about my eating disorder, and so sometimes they see what I eat and are concerned, or they see what I'm eating and they're very happy, and it depends on their perspective. And the reason why they're concerned might be because they didn't see the whole story or how much I eat. So it's definitely, I'm in under a magnifying glass sometimes, I feel, but it's not bothersome to me. It's more I feel loved and I feel cared about, which is huge and nice. But the inner feelings, I feel like those are the more, it's not really the people that are causing me stress or causing me to worry about things, because I understand that they're there for me and they think good things and they're proud of my eating. It's more of what my eating disorder tells me, like I am unworthy to eat, or I am unworthy to be hungry because I am bigger than I was, and bigger than I would like to be. And as for directing those thoughts, and I don't know if you have those thoughts too, it's not true. It's absolutely ridiculous, actually. No matter what your size is, you need to eat. And especially when you're coming from a restrictive eating disorder, your hunger is going to be messed up. You're going to have increased hunger, or you're going to have decreased hunger some days because you've had extreme hunger. And you're going to be trying to figure out your hunger signals, which is incredibly hard. So for me, lately I've been getting really hungry at midnight, and I've been going on cookout runs or places that I'd always wanted to go, but I never was able to. So it's great to have the freedom, and it's great to be able to allow myself to eat when I'm hungry. It's just hard to deal with the mental parts, and you have bad days, and I'm having a bad day today. But here's your eating disorder. Nobody usually thinks that way. You are worthy of hunger. You are worthy of weird hunger. You're worthy of extreme hunger. These are all normal feelings. Any type of hunger that you have, any craving that you have, it is normal. You have restricted for so long, and you've done so much to your body. Your body is just trying to regulate itself. And unfortunately for us, our struggles are shown on the outside, and our behaviors that are trying to fix those struggles are shown on the outside too. It's hard to have a mental illness that has physical side effects, because people assume that the physical side effects are the mental illness, when it's not true. And it makes it hard to treat yourself, because you're so visible. Your changes are visible, your progress is visible, and it's hard sometimes to think of your progress as progress instead of a punishment. But it is progress, and the fact that you can eat in front of people, and the fact that you are getting hunger signals is great, and don't let your eating disorder twist that. So eating in front of people, the biggest tips is to realize that you are sick, and that you getting info from your brain is not the same as what they're feeling. It's not the same as anybody is feeling. It's not the same how you would feel about somebody else. You have a mental illness that is preying on you, and you entered recovery, which is amazing. But since you entered recovery and you were taking care of yourself, your eating disorder is clutching onto anything that will make you stop. And one of the things that will make you stop is to analyze what other people think of you, when they're not even. That's just not fair to those people. It's not fair for me to put intentions in my friends' minds. It's not fair for me to think or accuse them for thinking something that they're not. That's not what friends do. It's not what a loyal friend does. It's my eating disorder. It's your eating disorder that is telling you that people are thinking this way. So this is a really hard problem to address. It's a really hard problem to address because there's not really a good answer to it. Not a good strategy. You can't just take a breath and be fine. This is something that I feel you need to point out, you need to call out your eating disorder when it's talking to you, because this is 100% your eating disorder. You need to call it out, you need to address it, and you need to move on. You need to realize that that is trash. Your brain is playing with you, and you were eating because you were hungry, you were eating because you need it, you were eating because you were recovering, you were eating because you were repairing. And people watching you, if they know, they're incredibly proud. And if they don't know, they think, oh, a person is eating. And if you're eating a lot, some people like people who eat a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me feel more comfortable when somebody eats a lot in front of me. I'm like, hey, you go girl, or you go boy. You eat that. You eat it. Alright, I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how you're doing, and I will talk to you later. Bye.